In 1081 AD, Eastern Europe was controlled by the Byzantine Empire. In the west, the Normans were swiftly becoming another superpower, one to rival Constantinople itself, controlling territories from England to Sicily. Hungry for more conquest, the Normans turned their attention to the Byzantine Empire, and in late May they set out to take the coastal city of Dyrrhachium. The Normans were led by Robert Guiscard, Duke of Apulia and Calabria in Italy. He was a fearsome warrior and had led the Normans in taking Sicily. The Byzantines met this threat head-on, led by Emperor Alexios I, described as the Second Hercules. In late May, the Normans landed 30,000 troops on the Albanian coast of Byzantium. Guiscard's wife Gaeta was against a war with the Byzantines, but supported it nonetheless, going as far as accompanying him into battle. His son Bohemond shared his father's wrath, and he too joined Guiscard's campaign. The Normans laid siege to Dyrrhachium in June. Alexios responded to the Norman threat by rallying the Byzantine army, which arrived outside Dyrrhachium on the 18th of October. In this battle, he was to rely heavily on his most loyal, battle-worthy warriors, the Varangian Guard. The Varangian Guard were originally Vikings sent from Russia by Prince Vladimir of Kiev, but now heralded from all over Europe, and since 1066 the ranks had swollen with Englishmen who despised the Normans for their brutality. Emperor Alexios' plan was to launch a surprise attack on the Norman encampment, while the main army would head up and around the peninsula to crush what was left of the crippled forces. But Guiscard's scouts had spotted the Byzantine detachment. The Normans broke camp immediately and headed across the peninsula to draw up battle lines on the mainland. Alexios, knowing that his plans had been compromised, hastened to attack the Normans head-on.
For the glory of the Eastern Roman Empire!
The Byzantine army was divided into three main bodies, with the Varangians ahead of the centre, and with archers behind. The Normans boasted an army of 30,000, while the Byzantines fielded 20,000, including the 1,000 Varangians they brought to bear. The Norman right wing were predominantly fresh recruits who stood little chance against the battle-hardened Varangian Guard. They broke ranks and ran. The Varangians pursued the broken Norman wing, but in doing so, they were separated from the main army.
How far will ye flee? Then and prove your worth!
Guiscard's wife Gaeta rallied the fleeing Normans, ordering them back.
Bohemond! Kill them!
Guiscard ordered his son Bohemond to lead a heavy infantry charge against the rear of the exhausted Varangians. The survivors made it to a church on a hill nearby. The Normans, refusing to recognize the sanctity of a Byzantine church, burnt it to the ground. The Battle of Dyrrhachium is considered to be the Byzantine army's biggest defeat. Emperor Alexios barely escaped with his life. 2 years later, he exacted revenge at the Battle of Larissa, crushing the Normans and taking back his lost territories.